That cat have green eyes or green ears?
Listen.
The one on the left had green ears.
Ooh.
Looked like it had green ears.
None of them are
Litten.
shiny. We're
Who's
gonna find
shiny?
the one that has the highest safety.
Wait, what was the question you were gonna ask? Bitch.
Jeeba, jeeba, jeeba.
You're gonna
Are
ask
you-
the
You're
question?
not worthy of
Are your glasses prescription or fashion?
Both.
Are they the same ones from last time?
The same ones from like 45 years ago.
45 years?
45
4
years
or
ago.
5 years
The
ago.
time flies by.
45 years ago. That's
Oh
a
my
long
God,
ass
bitch.
time, dude.
4 to 5 years ago. And I need new ones too.
Ooh.
My coworkers keep telling me.
Do you still have that purple hat you used to wear?
No, I was actually looking for it.
Really? So you still have it around? Would you wear it?
Yes.
It-
It's the Vikings, dude.
Did you ever see what it looked like?
What do you mean?
Did you ever see the details in it?
Yes.
That weren't in there. I'm saying, did you ever see how nasty that hat was?
No.
No, you never
That
saw
was
it?
a nasty bitch. It was amazing.
Well, it's on your head. You can't see upwards, so.
I can take it off and see it inside.
You wore that hat a lot.
But would you take it off and see it inside?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is. I tried looking for it last time. I couldn't find it. So now I have a new hat.
This guy looks like a Looney Tunes character.
Ooh.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it.
It's weird.
Because they don't like those the Pokemon that stand on two legs anymore. They call it furry bait.
What the hell is that?
When a Pokemon stands on 2 feet.
Oh, what's his name?
Incineroar.
Incineroar. There you
Arr,
go.
he's in Smash Bros. Too. He's cool.
He is?
Yeah, I like him.
Like,
But-
you can pick him as a character?
Yeah.
And fight?
Yes.
With, like, him?
Yes, he's a wrestler. He's cool. He
Yeah,
he wrestles in the game, in the Pokemon game. He wrestles and he puts on a show for the kids, like a real wrestler would.
That's why you have the belt. Like
Yeah,
a
he
flame belt.
pretends to be like the villain, but like everybody loves him. He's like a show entertaining guy. You guys,
know.
you guys remember in high school when I used to always wear that dog shirt?
Which shirt?
I used to have
What
like a long
shirt?
sleeve shirt. It had like 15 different dog breeds.
I don't remember. I
Huh?
remember you had a pigeon one.
Yeah, I used to wear a lot of shirts like that.
So you are the animal guy.
Yeah, I just wanted to put you on as the villain that one time.
The Boomerang.
So Boomafu, I like the show.
That show was pretty cool.
That
Which
shit was the Boomafu.
The Boomerang. They gave a lemur some crack and he just spins out of wild control. And then he was able to talk.
Yeah, motherfuckers went to like a little. They put a quarter in the
Yeah.
machine, right? And he went. he fucking
hell?
blasted off.
I didn't know
Yeah.
about that.
You should watch it in the
They
morning.
they put like a quarter in the vending machine. Or like a little, one of those gum machines.
Yeah.
They get a little like thing to give to the lemur. They give it to him. And then the lemur fucking is able to talk and move. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And they
Yeah.
bring in animals and tell you about the animals.
Who could it be? This animal that I did see. Can you help me guess?
I had to-
This
I had to
mystery.
catch it too.
This animal has 4 legs, 2 dicks, and it fit into both your ass and your mouth at the same time. Is it a bird bones? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Had it, and then like at the end, the cocaine would wear off, and he'd go back to like normal. And they're like, bye. I forgot what his name was. What was his name?
Is it
Person Pratt? No, that's Captain
The lemur.
America.
What's the lemur?
The lemur was straight up as a boomafu.
That was his name?
Yeah.
He's like, bye. Blah, 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 blah. Then he just jump into the wild.
right,
That
right.
was the same take. It'd never be a different.
Yeah.
Was it a kids show?
Yeah.
No, PBS.
I never seen it.
That
Oh,
fool
it's
was
'cause
a
you were
puppet.
privileged.
Oh my
You had
god,
fucking
bitch.
cable.
I didn't have cable.
You had fucking cable, unlike
Well,
me.
my
Yeah.
dad used to have it's he paid one time $184,
Fuck.
and a guy
Holy
came
shit.
in and put the cable for up, and then we had it forever.
So
But
you were privileged.
No,
Okay.
we just knew people.
Mm.
But you paid $185.
Yeah,
That's a lot
once,
of money.
Once instead of
That's
paying.
a lot of money, though.
Yeah, back
Yeah.
then you could steal cable,
That's
right?
why. That's what we were doing. I
Hmm.
mean, nothing.
That's crazy. I think I saw that one time though.
Holy shit! All my
Yeah,
Pokemon are
yeah.
getting
So
knocked out.
and we had it for like 3-4 years until finally, I think Dish. It was part of Dish. They came in to do maintenance and they saw that it was getting stolen and they disconnected it. So then we had to call the same guy and he charged us like an extra $40 just to put it back on.
That's cool for him, you know. It's like cable's expensive as fuck, and you still get commercials.
That was back then, though. Back then there wasn't any streaming services.
Yeah.
Nowadays they keep trying to call me to ask me, "Hey, do you want cable?" Like, no.
Wait, you don't have cable?
I don't have cable. I only pay for internet. That's it.
Mhm.
'Cause that's all I need. Why would I want to? Then they always call me to and ask me, "Do you want to pay for phone services?" Like, no. You want to pay for our upgraded TV shows, and then they're like, if you buy the TV show in a bundle, you can get better internet and TV. No, no, I don't want any of this. I always tell them like, "Can you guys stop calling me?" And they're like, "Okay, we'll put you down like somewhere. I forgot where." But they still fucking call me, offering me the same shit that I said no to fucking like 2 weeks ago. Why would I want it now? What has changed in 2 weeks to make me say, yeah, I want to burn my money?
Damn.
Wait, so you don't have cable? You just watch?
I have Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime,
Jesus.
History Hits that I'm gonna cancel because all their documentaries are dog.
You don't have
900
Discovery Channel? Or the
I
Discovery?
don't. They have a subscription service?
Yeah.
There's one called
Discovery? I have
Curiosity or
it.
something like that.
Huh?
There's one called Curiosity, but I don't think they have history. Just like some-
Oh yeah, I heard about it. No, yeah, they have one.
Maybe
for
I'll set
Discovery.
something up because I was gonna pay for History Hits, and they had a 50% off for 3 months. But I'm not even gonna get to 3 months because I feel like I went through all their history stuff. Most of it is like 3 or 9 minutes long. It's just trash.
Yeah, Discovery
really
Plus.
bad.
Discovery Plus is good.
What is that?
Discovery
the hell?
Plus. It has a lot of documentary shit.
How much did you pay for this?
That
900.
one $4.99, I think.
That's not
I
bad.
think. The only reason why I got it is because of Discovering David Dobrik.
bro.
Wait, what?
Was it an
Discovering David Dobrik.
was it an exposing documentary?
No,
This was in here?
Yeah, it's in there. if you go through my
Wait.
shit where it's my history, I was watching like all of them. They
That's-
stopped recording though.
That's the guy who was trying to give the Tesla away, and everybody was
Yeah.
going crazy like they were gonna win.
Discovering David Dobrik. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
it's
What
legit,
is
that's
that?
what it's
What is the
called.
documentary about?
It's
What
not
do you
even
do?
a documentary. It's just, it is because it's all about his life. On
Okay.
all the shit he does.
Up until he got in trouble, right?
No, even now he's
Oh,
still
yeah?
doing it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's his TV show on here?
Yeah.
He has control over it?
no,
Who is it?
Discovery Plus.
What the fuck?
So it's somebody else is doing
Why
the
would
documentary.
somebody
on
want
him?
to watch fucking episodes?
What are you trying to say, man?
What do you find interesting about that?
What does that have? What would that be?
I low key I like to watch their YouTube channels, like their freaking little 5-6 minute vlogs.
Mm.
I'm saying,
And
what,
this one's 6. I mean, this one's like 2 hours long, so it's like you're watching plenty of fucking vlogs in one.
is there anything good here with like?
Yeah, there's a lot of documentaries. There's also documentaries about drugs, cartels. There's documentaries about like ghosts.
Do you have like a free trial so I could see everything that they
Yeah,
have?
they do. I think it's only for like 3 days or a week.
Mm.
But I can share with you.
Share with
Yeah,
me.
because I have I think up to 3
Yeah.
people can watch it.
Share.
Yeah, it's mine. I pay
Share.
for it.
Share.
Unless you want to pay for it yourself, I don't mind.
I'd rather just pay for it myself.
Oh my god.
Oh, they have a documentary on dogs. Dogs, the untold story.
It has a lot of good shit on it.
I don't see any good shit. I just see some weird shit.
Do they have
You
porn?
don't like dogs?
I like dogs, but I feel like that documentary is just gonna be something like illogical because these are the same guys that made what is it called? Ancient Aliens. You remember?
Yeah,
that
they
thing?
make yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
I got really hyped up with that documentary when it first came out, and I watched the first like episode. I was like, okay, this isn't too bad. But then like the second episode, this dude just kept saying aliens. And he kept blaming the slightest fucking thing to aliens. Aliens.
The Russian guy?
Aliens. I
Wait,
forgot which dude it was.
It's like what the crazy ass hair and shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He would pick up like a Mayan stone that looked like a bird and say, "You see this? This isn't a bird. What this actually is
It's a
the
plane.
future airplanes
Airplane.
before they even came out."
Yeah, I
and you
remember
know
that
who
shit.
gave them this type of technology back in the day?
Aliens.
Aliens.
Oh,
and then
man.
I'm like, oh my god, bro! Like it doesn't have to be like the fucking solution to everything doesn't have to be fucking aliens, or at least be grounded in some idea. Because I think the first episode was Egypt. And they were talking about how like stone was cut so perfectly to the point
Yeah.
where it wasn't even able to be cut like how it was back then, how it is now.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh shit. Like this is kind of interesting. Like so they must have had some form of technology that we don't have now.
Right.
And that could be like, okay, maybe there was something. And then they started talking about how everything was like interlined with like astronomy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So all that was cool. And then they went to fucking all these other countries and just the slightest thing, like, oh, you see this gold? Oh, you see this face right here? This is actually the aliens' faces. And I'm just like, bro, like, I'm done. I think I have to stop watching it.
How shit we're like the rocks were cut through because it was like some sort of rock that was granite or something like that.
Yeah, it was so smoothly
Yeah,
cut.
and then they're like, it has to be a modern technology to do this shit.
Beyond modern, because they say even now we can't
We
even get
can't
that
do that.
perfect
Yeah.
incision of cut. So I was just like, oh my, like that's interesting. But then they just kept going. They went like they fucking turned that shit up to like 1,000. It's almost like they ran out of ideas.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we need to make another couple episodes. Fuck it, let's just blame everything on aliens.
Yeah.
I think they even went to like the Renaissance and stuff. Whenever there's paintings of Jesus, they point at the red stars or something and like people in them, and it's like this is clearly them trying to tell us that there's an alien coming from space.
Yeah.
You guys-
my
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I saw that one.
I think I saw that one.
Those was the one with the Virgin Mary when they had the little cover. Oh no, was it the Virgin Mary or was it was Jesus Christ where they had a little blanket?
A blanket.
Were they just wait? I don't know if that was that one or if I saw it on YouTube, but they were also saying that like I forgot which part in the Old Testament, but one of the guys got shot up into the air.
Uh-huh.
And,
Wait, what?
And then he got in the Old Testament. There's a what is it called? I forgot the name for them. You know Moses and everybody else. What do they call them?
Disciples?
They weren't disciples because that was in the Old Testament. Jesus didn't exist. They called them something else.
Hermanitos.
I forgot what they're called. But one of them, and I forgot his name too. He got shot up into the air, and then he came back and he was like blessed by God, like he knew everything and all this stuff. So he was a prophet. There you go.
Oh,
Moses was a prophet,
Okay,
and there was another Elijah. I think it was Elijah, the prophet. He got shot up into the air. And what people were trying to say is that when he got shot up into the air, he didn't get shot up into the air and meet God. No. He got abducted by aliens.
Oh my
Aliens
God.
gave him insight, and then he went back to Earth.
What the fuck? No, yeah, no, the one I saw, I think was it on YouTube or where was it? Where supposedly they found the cloth that was covering Jesus Christ's face, so that's how they knew that he was.
Oh,
yeah,
like the dirt was it make the impression?
And then they said he was black. I was like, what the fuck?
No, he should have been brown.
But they're saying he's black.
I mean, he's
straight
dark
black.
skinned.
Yeah, dark. He's colored. He
is colored.
Yeah.
He was a brother.
Because the
He was
Middle
a
East,
brother.
in the Middle East.
Was it in the Middle East where they found it? The
Jesus was Middle Eastern.
was it? I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know
No,
that.
he was in the U.S. I think in Texas.
I thought he was American.
He's white.
You thought he was American?
He spoke
thought-
English.
Not-
What do you think he was?
I don't know. I didn't think anything about it. I'll be honest. I didn't know. I just don't know.
You thought he was some
Yeah.
dude?
thought
I
it was
think
just
I
some
think
random-
even Marcus Aurelius was brown, but still to this day they paint him like white. And same thing with Jesus. If you look at Jesus at so many different countries, he's blue-eyed, blonde hair. I think in
Yeah,
Russia.
that's what I
Six pack,
Russia.
6 foot.
Yeah, but like he was nothing like that. He should have been brown, like colored. He should have been colored,
Yeah.
especially if he grew up in the Middle East.
Mm.
And we are live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mispronounce the name
Oh, I think he would be afraid to show up here today.
Why is that?
Because he was a coward.
Welcome, guys, to another episode of the DownTime podcast. I'm your host, Carlos. With me tonight, we have Beto
Hello.
and we have Miguel.
Yo,
Our buddy Eric, he wasn't able to show up today because he was sick.
he's in Ukraine fighting right now.
Yeah.
He didn't say which side though, so he's gonna let us
Oh
know
my
when he comes
God.
back.
Oh my god. No, but yeah, he's out sick, so he might be here next week. We're gonna have another buddy of ours, but I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna call him. But today it's gonna be a little bit different tonight. I'm gonna let Miguel take over the podcast for a good 10, 15 minutes or 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna take over right after. So without further ado, there you go, Miguel.
Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Now I'm gonna do the intro because that's the whole point of being in charge.
I'm
So,
sorry. I'm sorry.
We are live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mispronounce the name
Oh, I think he would be afraid to show up here today.
Why is that?
Because he was a coward.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the DownTime podcast, episode 4 of whatever this is. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying it. These guys seem to be sick of it. But with me, I have the arbiter of truth, Solenia,
Hello.
and I have the chaos bringer, Carlos.
What up?
So, I didn't even want to do this show. I was forced to do it. I was challenged.
Shut the fuck up.
I told Jibo he can't really do a good job at it, so now I'm on the spot and I'm here. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna make this happen.
We're gonna make what?
We're gonna make this happen.
You're welcome.
So, how long do you wait to hit your kid?
Wait, are we talking about like this? All right, my kid is already older.
Yeah,
Is he
like
a certain age? Or?
yeah, like he's a Harry Potter fan. I would hit him.
Oh
but
my.
if he picks up the Harry Potter book, I'm gonna hit him with like now physically, but like emotionally and spiritually. That way he knows.
So you'll hurt him every which way possible.
Yes,
You would hit him. You would talk down to him.
yes. No Harry Potter in my
Jesus.
house.
But how old would he be?
Doesn't matter if he's a month old or 100 years old.
Jesus Christ. Holy shit. For me, I would hit him when he is 10 years old. But not like fucking hitting him. I'm spanking him.
So you'd beat him.
No, I'm spanking him. I'm not beating that bitch. I don't want to be called out, but yeah, I would spank him. Because I feel like because a lot of people nowadays don't really hit their kids, they just tell them, go timeout. Those kids end up going out of control. Completely going out of fucking control. I don't know if you heard that. What was her name?
The
Danielle
Super Nanny?
Bergoli?
Who?
Danielle Bergoli? That girl from... What was that guy? The bald head guy.
What? No, Thanos?
No. No, that TV show.
Mr. Clean?
Dr. Phil?
Catch Me Outside. How about that?
Oh,
Dr. Phil.
Mr.
Dr.
Clean.
Phil. No, well, not Mr. Clean.
her
Dr.
name.
Phil,
Her
yeah.
name is
Danielle Bergoli, no?
That's her real
How the
name.
fuck do you know her real name?
Her fake name is
Oh, the
Some-
baby.
The baby, yeah.
No, bad baby.
Bad
Bad
baby,
Bu-
bad
Bad
baby,
Baby,
Bad
yeah.
Bad
Bunny.
baby or something.
Yeah.
Cause it's that baby. It's like
Yeah.
BABBHI or some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like weird. Ba.
Yeah. Or that one where that kid kept smacking his mom on live TV.
damn, bro.
You saw that one?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta fucking discipline him instead of
You-
fucking go timeout or here's soap, put in your mouth.
You gotta
Fuck
give him a steel chair to the head, right? An
if
RKO.
if it's necessary.
Yeah.
But do you think the only way to discipline is to hit him?
No, not only. I think that's like the last resort.
That's the best way.
But you said at 10 you'd start hitting him.
Yeah. So I'm guessing if he's like
What would he need to do in order for you to hit him?
if he hit me.
So at 10 years old, if he started swinging at you, you just fucking knock his ass out.
Yeah, dude. His hands are ready to eat for everyone, bitch.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
No, yeah, I would. I feel like if he was that, I think that's the only way I would hit him if they were gotten to that point where they're
Being a brat?
not even being a brat, like they start like saying bad words, being rude in class, and then they start throwing shit at me or throwing shit at their mom, then I would like spank them for sure.
You're a very sensible parent. I applaud you.
What would you do?
Me, I already said if he shows any interest in Harry Potter, then I'm throwing him over the roof. I'm throwing him over the river with cinder blocks tied to his ankles. I'd put a fork in the outlet and I'd make him touch it.
A fork on the outlet. Holy shit.
I'll probably get a spoon and like stab his knees until his knees fell apart. What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Save something that's gonna balance this out.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't hit my child
Shut the fuck
unless
up, bitch.
like I don't know, something happens where he like I don't know, just snaps. Maybe something in his brain just didn't function properly and he tries to kill me or something. Then I'd have to like
tries to kill you.
yeah, if he tries to kill me, you don't know which is gonna happen, right? In the future, and if he tries to do something, I'll just use my martial arts and disarm him. And I mean, I'll probably get cut up because you're delusional if you think like some fucking Aikido or any bullshit like that is gonna like help you like withstand some knife fighting. So I might get cut up, but at the end of the day, I'll be able to like take him down and everything.
How old is he at this point?
I don't know, because I don't know what's gonna happen at what time. Because you never know when mental illness can kick in, and so if that were to happen, that's when I know that I have to like fight for my life. So that's when I'll put my hands on him. But beyond that, I'd feel like I'd be good enough at communicating and good enough at disciplining my kids with my words and be able to teach them right from wrong,
Right.
that he wouldn't need to go out of his way. Because I feel like it's when the parents don't show them what's right and wrong, and when they coddle them too much, and when they spoil them to the point where like they don't understand that their actions have consequences. So now they feel like they're entitled, and that
Right.
entitlement leads to more chaotic behavior. So my child is definitely not going to be chaotic at all,
Do you think
because
that-
I'll raise him very much to understand right and wrong.
Do you think this generation of kids are coddled a lot more than the old
I
generation?
think so. I don't know, but yeah, I think so. I think our generation, because now, like, I don't know, I feel like our generation was interesting, because I feel like, I mean, how, like, like, for example, me, I got beat with everything.
Yeah.
I got hit with. I got hit with like the radio, like the wires, the cable
wire.
wires. I got whipped with that. I got hit with the belt, with wooden spoons, with plastic spoons, with hangers. I got
Jesus.
punched. I mean, like, anything that could have happened, it happened to me. But when I think about that, all it instilled as a child was like, you just wait when I'm big enough, and then I'm gonna knock you out. Like, I had so much rage, and then all of that beating just made me be like, oh my. When I get older, but luckily, like, as I got older, I started like learning other things,
Yeah.
right? And me learning and going into those things made me disciplined enough that when my dad like punched me, I just looked at him like, you're old. That didn't even hurt me,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like, if I wanted to at this moment, I could knock you out, but you're not even worth that in my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but that's the problem though. Like, what happened? What would have happened if I didn't go down those roads?
Right.
Right? If I didn't learn these things on my own, I would have been just a very enraged,
Entitled.
very not entitled. That's not entitled,
No.
because I'm getting beat, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm getting beat, so I'm in all this rage is just bottling up, and now I'm not learning these things. So now I'm just like, okay, well, where does this rage get focused on if it doesn't get disseminated, if it doesn't evaporate into something else? Oh, well, now I'm gonna have a focus, a target. This is gonna be my father.
Yeah.
So I think I just went down the right roads. I feel like it could have ended a lot worse, depending on the child. I don't think hitting. I feel like if I could just talk to my child and teach him and discipline him in a way where like he has his life organized and he can learn from me as well, and he can learn to be a stoic and learn to have discipline in his life to do the things and learn that nothing's gonna be handed to him. Like I said this before, and I some people got upset, but like, if my son gets a participation ribbon and he got dead last, I'm gonna make sure he knows that participation ribbon
It's
means
worthless.
absolutely nothing, and I'm gonna throw that shit away, because I don't want him to grow up in this thinking with this mentality that no matter what happens, he's always gonna be a winner. It's okay. It's okay,
Yeah.
and like, the world owes him something, even if he does nothing.
Okay,
I don't
yeah, I
want
got you.
that type of mentality being instilled in his brain. And people might be upset at that, but I feel like that's, in my opinion, I'd be raising my child wrong if I let him accept this thing. Now, I think Bird Bones also said, or Miguel said, like, what if he likes the design and he just wants it for artistic reasons? Oh, then yes, keep it. If that was him saying like, oh, like he likes it for artistic reasons, oh, go ahead, yeah, you can keep it. But if he does it and he's like, oh, you know, look, I won last place, I would be like, okay, no, that's just going into the trash, because that doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna discipline him to understand that he needs to work to get things, and he shouldn't like complain and nag and bitch and do all these different things and expect the world to hand him something, because that's not how the world works. The world will give you what you give it back. So
Right.
if you put in work ethic and you put in all these different things, the world will give you something, because the world sees people that are fighting and struggling and putting in the effort, and they'll reward you for that. But if you do nothing and you're lazy, and then you expect the world to give you something, well, guess what? No one's gonna give you shit.
Yeah, because I had, when I was playing basketball when I was younger, it was like in 5th grade. No, yeah, 5th grade. I was playing basketball in over there in LA. I didn't win anything. I got a participation trophy, and we had a show and tell at school. So I didn't have shit to bring, because like I said, I didn't have a lot of shit. But I had my participation trophy, and I brought it in and been like, look, I got first place.
Top G.
So like, I promise it wasn't participation. I promise you we won. But it was a fucking lie. It was actually a participation trophy. Because we came dead last.
Congratulations.
last.
You tried, buddy.
I tried. Yeah, I tried. No, but what I was saying is, you know how nowadays kids have fucking brand new iPhones and shit like that, and they're all on their video games and shit like that. Back then we didn't have that a lot.
No, but
I
we
mean-
had Game Boys.
Yeah, we had Game Boys, but we still went out more than what kids are doing out now. No.
I had a DVD player, and that shit would lasted me like 5 years, bro. I had a Nintendo 64, a Game Boy, and a DVD player with the same bootleg movies.
I had a fucking CD player. Before that, I had a Walkman, or not a Walkman, but like some ghetto shit, some one that just plays the tapes. And then I learned because I had radio stations that I liked. I would put my tape there, and I learned that you can record the song that you wanted on the radio to your tape, and then I could listen to it whenever I wanted to.
Nice.
So I had all these fucking tapes that I had my songs that I wanted to, and then eventually we got a CD player, but that one was much bigger. So I had this big ass circle in my pocket.
Circle one, yeah, I
in my
remember that.
pocket,
Frisbee?
and then
Yeah,
these
it
little
feels like a
those
frisbee.
metal fucking headphones
Headphones, yeah.
that would fucking pinch your hair.
Ouch.
Oh dang, that shit hurt. But it was worth hearing the music.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, back then we had Game Boys and stuff. I feel like this generation just has better technology. Because if that was us back then, we would be getting
But,
iPhones
yeah.
instead of Game Boys.
But we didn't. Our parents weren't able to provide us with that.
No,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
they weren't rich. Yeah, they
Yeah.
Aren't
weren't.
iPhones like really easy to get? You can get like a plan.
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
thi-
now you can get
Yeah.
a plan and stuff.
I don't think there were plans for like DSs or Game Boys
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then.
We didn't have much access to like gaming stuff, but I feel like I think the Game Boys were like what, $100 or something.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
100 something.
Well-
But back then it was what is it
Well, they
called?
had
wages were lower.
Mhm.
Curacao.
The
I-
Curacao?
The Curacao.
That's where I got
Oh,
my
yeah, they had
PSP.
credit cards and stuff.
Yeah.
Even
No.
my mom got it off a credit card. I don't remember. I think she did. Cause my mom was one of the reasons that I say that like it would be a red flag if they don't respect my mom.
Yeah.
Because my mom did everything she could to try to give us a better life.
Yeah.
So even though she couldn't afford it, she tried to find a way to do
To get
payments,
it and
like
get
use
it
her
for
credit
you.
cards
Yeah.
and stuff, and get loans to just get us a little bit of like a technology, like a Game Boy or something
Yeah.
for us, so we could enjoy something that other people have.
Yeah.
That's what my mom would
did too.
sacrifice for that, and she'd always work like fucking 12-hour shifts. She'd do a lot for us,
Yeah.
and that's why I always say like if she like in a relationship, she doesn't respect my mom. That's a huge red
That's
flag.
fucking red flag. for
Because
sure.
she's done more for me growing up and everything than she has done in a fucking whatever. I've been dating her for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you guys what I did? Remember when I had a PSP, right? And it broke? Do you remember how it broke?
I think you always blame Jose, so I'm thinking Jose.
Oh,
So
man.
I had it in my bag, right? We were playing tackle basketball. Jose, I had it right there underneath the what's it called, the court. And Jose, for some reason, threw that shit from half court. He threw it and it landed on my backpack, and my PSP was there. Well, no, yeah, my PSP was there. It hit it and it cracked the screen. When I got home, you want to know what I did? I told my mom, Eric's out.
Oh, shit. Oh,
He's like, "De verdad?" And she started yelling at me like crazy. She's like, "Dile que te lo pague." I was like, "No, it's okay." She's doing all this shit. But in reality, I was scared to tell her that, oh yeah, Jose was the one who broke it with the ball. She would have been like, well, it's your fault because you brought it out where you were playing basketball and this and that. And at the end of the day, when we went to go to Curacao, they didn't. We told them because we paid warranty for it, and they didn't want to give us a warranty, no nothing. So we gave them everything, and we lost the money. We lost everything. And then they tried to sue us.
what
but-
the fuck?
My mom didn't do anything. Like 6-7 years passed, and then they said, "Oh yeah, no, it's been paid in full
For a PSP?
for a PSP, dude. For a fucking, it was only $200 too."
Damn.
But my mom, we didn't have that much money. We couldn't pay $200. It was too much for us. So that's why my mom didn't want to pay for it, and we lost it. But yeah, it was actually Jose who broke the fucking PSP, and I blamed it
Was
on
it
her.
really? Was
It
it
was
really?
Has he paid you back?
Are you supposed
Jose
to bring
now.
a
He
PSP
also
to
broke my
school?
window.
Oh my god.
He threw. What was funny? He threw a football from across the street, and he hit my window and broke my window.
Wow.
I remember that. He's always breaking my shit.
Your
I was
heart?
always with the basketball or football.
Has he
What?
broken your heart?
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet.
One day.
Yeah, just wait on it.
I think the worst beating I ever got was from my mom. My mom gave me most of my ass whoopings. My dad didn't really. I remember my dad hit me one time and he gave me $5. He said, "Don't tell your mom." I guess he didn't like hitting me, I guess. But my mom, the worst time I got my ass beat was when I lost like a whole pouch of quarters that we were going to use to go to La Lavanderia and wash our clothes. And then she told me, "Don't lose it." It was a little green bag with the Mexico flag and shit. And then like she asked her, I'm like, "Oh, I don't have it." And she just didn't say anything to me. We just walked home and she hit me with the frying pan. That shit was fucking weird. I'm like, did that just happen? She told me to wash the dishes, and when I turned, boom, like a
right in the
Looney
fucking
Tunes shit.
face.
That shit went boom.
Wait, you hit me in the face?
In the back.
Oh.
In the head. I'm just kidding. She hit me in the back. So it didn't hurt that much because the surface area. But it's like, I thought about like, did I just fucking get hit by a frying pan? Let me act like it really hurts so I don't get another one. And I'm sorry. I don't remember how old I was, but I was pretty young.
Fuck.
But whenever I started to get taller than my mom, I wouldn't fight back. I mean, I wouldn't hit her, but I would grab her hand and try to like struggle with it. And I remember doing that. It didn't feel right. I'm like, what am I doing?
Just hit me already.
Yeah, like I just felt like at one point I'm like, this is embarrassing. And like, I don't want to fight my mom. But then she just stopped hitting me. I got taller and I got smarter.
Oh, because you got taller and you got shorter.
Yeah. Well,
I think people reach an age where it's just like, what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah, it's inevitable.
yeah.
For me, it was like when my dad, is when like we got into like a real confrontation. Because as I got older, I didn't feel his beatings anymore, unless he whipped me with like a wire.
Oh,
That shit would leave marks. I think he left me a mark on my calf. He whipped me twice on my calves, and I remember he would try to act, because I got older and I didn't feel anything anymore. He would try to hit my dog.
Oh yeah.
He tried to hit Reba, to like hurt me in some way, and it reached the point where I was like, okay, I'm done with this. Because he tried to hit her with like a chancla once, and I grabbed his arm and I was like, all right, nah, we're done. Like at this point, I was way older. I was like, bro, like I literally grabbed his arm and it just froze right there. 'Cause I'm so much stronger than him.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, stop. And he's shorter than me.
Yeah,
And
no,
I'm
I remember him.
fucking-
I
and I'm
remember him.
fucking
Yeah.
short. So I'm like, I'm looking down at him. And I just grabbed his arm. I'm like, nah, we're not doing this. And he got super mad. He punched me in the chest, and I didn't even move.
Damn.
I didn't move. I was like, what is this? Like, I just looked at him, and he never did anything again after that. Because, like, what are you going to do to somebody who just grabbed your arm and then let go, and then you turn around, and with full force, you punch him in the chest, and he just stands
He
there
doesn't
like
flinch.
nothing happened. Like, at this point, you're too old, and I'm much bigger than you.
Yeah.
Like, stop beating on the damn dog.
Yeah,
If you
don't
have
fucking-
a problem, come and talk to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm much older now. Like, this, you don't have to play this stupid game.
I wouldn't think he was like that when I met him. I didn't think he was that kind of dad or that kind of person when I first met him. I thought he was decent or cool.
My dad was barely there. He didn't teach me anything.
I still remember what was it when you came with your pickup truck to my house? Remember?
No.
That's a long time ago. Because my mom and your dad were talking about how you know how to cook, and then my mom's like, oh yeah, my son knows how to do frijoles.
Oh yeah, I remember I learned how to cook because so when my parents separated, he wanted to, I guess, get the house. So my mom was like, okay, fine, but you have to take care of the kids. So my mom and my dad switched places. My mom went to go and practically stay with because she's a nurse, so she would take care of old people. She stayed with the old people for like a month, and my dad took the house and was taking care of us for a month. Dude didn't know how to cook shit.
Damn.
All he knew how to cook was beans, but he wasn't even willing to cook it. So all he did was buy a bunch of top ramen, and he's like, that was lunch, that was dinner, and that was breakfast for a month. Dude, I was like, we got into an argument once. I don't remember what the argument was, but I went to the fridge and I grabbed the ramen and I just yelled at him, "Eso no es comida!" And my Theo cousin that was there, Theo Kika, he just starts cracking up because he knows that's all we've been fucking eating for the past month, dude. I just grabbed that shit, I just pointed at it, and I was like, "Eso no es comida! Like, this isn't food!" And then he just froze. He didn't have shit to say.
Yeah.
And then my sister, I think later my sister started calling my mom and crying, asking her to come back. But from that day on, every single time my mom would try to cook, I'd pass by and just try to learn, like, because I don't like asking my mom, because my mom is very she's not very patient. I could ask her like one little question, she just flips off. I remember like one time I asked her like, how do you make the enchilada sauce? And I was following the instructions, but she was cutting this pepper and I didn't know why she was removing the seeds. I don't know why. Is it gonna kill somebody? Is it gonna hurt somebody? What if I left it in, right? So I said, why are we removing the seeds? This is one question. The first question I asked, he's like, just do it. Just do it. If I tell you to do it, just do it. I'm like, oh, why are we doing it? Like, what is the purpose of this? Like, what happens if I leave it in? She's like, oh, just go. Just go. And I was
Just
like,
go
okay,
I'll finish
this
it. Yeah.
This was pointless.
Did you ever find out what it was for?
No! I think later I found out that it could cause people stomach pains, but I googled it. I,
What was it? What was
I just ended up searching it up online.
What
The
was it
seeds
then?
inside the pepper.
Yeah, isn't that just for spicy?
No, you remove it.
Yeah, just because it was spicy, no?
Because
No.
it'll
you
grow
remove-
inside of you. You'll grow like,
You'll start growing through your mouth. Supposedly it can give some people some stomach pain or something. I don't know, but I don't know if that was the purpose of why she was removing it. She just told me to do it. I don't even, and you know what I think? I think she didn't know, and that's what she didn't want to
She
tell
just
me.
did it.
Because that's what she got mad at me. She's like, this is what I was told, so now you're gonna do it because I'm telling you to do it. But
Oh
no,
my
and then
God.
I ended up just learning online how to cook and stuff. Cause like when that happened with my dad, I was like, bro, not knowing how to cook, I could fucking die.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta learn how to cook rice. I gotta like learn how to cook beans. I gotta learn how to cook pasta. I gotta learn how to make dishes. I just started like this whole fucking thing about
Yeah.
learning how to cook. I was like, bro, like that was like an insight, and I was young at that time. I think I was like 12 or like 13 or
Oh,
something.
Jesus Christ.
So, and all I'm eating is fucking top ramen every day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. Like Jesus Christ, bro.
do you eat it now?
No.
What do you mean that you always want to go get ramen?
Okay, I want to get ramen, but at that fucking 75, 50 quarter cents fucking ramen that they have at the fucking store.
You
They
want
used to be
good
a quarter, yeah.
And then they used to be a quarter each.
I don't know how much they cost now, but
I think
No,
they
they're
got up
more.
to like 75
Yeah.
or.
do you remember when the hot
85.
Cheeto bag cost $1?
Oh,
That
yeah.
shit cost like almost
Well,
$2.
it used to say
small
75
bags
cents too.
cost $1.25 now.
Yeah.
Remember when that shit used to cost like 25?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's crazy, and it looks smaller too.
No, now we sound like old people. I remember
One
when
of
a
them.
pack of gum called a nickel.
Remember when gas was $1? No.
Oh my god.
I remember when gas was $2 when I would go to Seaside.
Uh,
When I would go to Seaside, it
really?
was like 2 something.
I thought it was like a 310 for me.
Well, at there, like I don't know where it was, but like over there, it was like 2
You got it
something.
for cheaper, yeah. You always look for the cheapest shit for gas.
That shit was cheap,
Damn.
and now it's fucking going up to 6. Some areas it's like
$7.
7 something.
Oh, they're downtown LA. It's $7. I went the other day and it was $7.89.
I was telling people to get an electric car. I was telling your ass to get an electric car. I was telling everybody to get an electric car before all this shit
It's no
happened.
fun driving an electric car, bitch.
Okay. Is it fun burning $100 a day?
Sometimes.
Okay,
That's how much I pay for my G. I have to put $120 just to fill up the tank.
Sucks for
Too
you guys. I'm a proud non-driver here. I walk everywhere.
You have a car. You just don't want to fix it.
Yeah. I have to pay all that stuff. No thanks.
Man, I can help you. Just buy the parts and let me take a look at it and I'll figure out what's wrong with it. I'll tell you what to buy.
I'll drive it, but I won't get a license.
What happens if you buy all the parts and then you help them and it doesn't work?
I know.
I
Wow,
give
you
him a
wasted all this money for that.
I think the only thing wrong with it is the battery. It hasn't been turned on like 4 years.
You can test the battery there.
I don't know. Will you help me out?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. We'll give you guys an update. See if I start driving,
All
if
right.
I care about it. All right. So that was a good conversation, right? What would you guys rather break your legs or read a Harry Potter book?
What the fuck's up with all these Harry Potter shit?
Why do you hate Harry Potter?
I know. Why do you hate Harry Potter?
I don't like
so
that.
much?
Harry Potter fans are happy. They don't deserve to be happy.
You know what? I like Harry Potter. I've seen the whole movie. It was on HBO Max. I watched
Really?
all of it. Yeah.
I think the reason why I don't like it is because my teacher forced me to pick a book to read in like first grade, and I wanted to read the Goosebumps because everybody wanted the Goosebumps.
Well, that was good.
And she let everybody go in alphabetical order, and my last name starts with a V. So my ass went at the very end, and there were no more Goosebumps. And she's like, "Here, read this book. It's a fucking Harry Potter book." And I fucking was so mad. I wanted to get a Goosebumps, and I don't know, this trauma I'm never gonna let go. I'm never gonna let go. And plus, I think in your Universal Studios they have a Harry Potter land. So like, why does that exist? They have a damn section of the park just for Harry Potter. So, not cool.
Just get a cat in the hat.
Cat in the Hat.
I didn't start reading till I was in high school. I remember. Oh wait, no. I would read picture books in middle school.
The
But middle
fuck?
school was like a shit. That was a shit show over there. We didn't even learn. I just spent
Yeah,
most
we
of the time
didn't-
fucking fighting.
We
in that
didn't
school.
learn anything
But I
there.
remember I would read what is it called? Berenstain Bears, the one with the bear family.
Yeah.
And then there was another picture book with a little frog that was a detective because I needed AR points. You remember that shit?
That sounds familiar. That sounds like, wait.
Every single time
Yeah.
you read a book, you had to take a test for it
Oh, yeah,
on the computer, and they gave you
yeah.
points for that. And you needed a certain amount of AR points to pass the grade. And I was like, shit, I don't know how to read. No, I said I could just look at the photos and then I could answer the question. No, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna find like easy ass books with like pictures and
Yeah.
so I would find that, and they were like 1 AR point, but the big ass books were worth like 30 something
Yeah,
AR points.
shit
So I
ton.
had to read a shit ton of Berenstain Bears and Frog Detective.
That was the fucking easy shit to do to get the boys.
Yeah. But one thing that I tried to do was I picked up a book once and I read the back. You know how the back summarizes it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then I
yeah.
tried to take a test just reading the back of the book.
Did you pass?
And I got a C.
Oh,
I
and pass it, fuck it.
was like, fuck it. All right.
No, I'll be honest. I don't like reading in general. I
You
don't
know, like even now as an adult?
even now. No, only if it's interesting to me, then I'll read it.
What if it's an audiobook?
I don't like listening to anything either.
You don't like listening?
So audiobooks, no. Unless it's very interesting to me. Like if it's necessary for me to read it, then I'll read it. But if I have the option to not read, then I'm not reading.
What if it's ASMR?
Ew.
What do you mean?
ASMR.
No, it's not interesting to me at all.
Hmm.
I don't think so. I've never read it, so I don't know yet.
You
But-
talking about the ASMR with the microphones?
Yeah, with the microphone.
You
You
like
listen to that?
No.
You like that, Carlos?
No, I
You
just
love
didn't
it?
know. I just didn't know.
I think that's gross.
Let me look at your browser history real quick.
Go for it. I don't have anything there. Now, if you look at my phone, then we got a problem.
Okay.
Mm.
No, my computer, I only use it for literally just work or projects and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't like reading. Even because so back then, when you know how we had those calendars, or was it a calendar where supposedly your parents had to write down what book you read and then sign it and then
Summer
show it to the
reading?
teacher?
Oh, in
Those-
elementary?
Yeah, in elementary school.
Oh, I didn't read shit.
I didn't read shit either. I told my mom, "Can you sign it?" She said, "Pero no leíste." Okay. Okay.
My parents didn't even know what they were signing. I just told them my school needs you to sign this. They need your signature.
So I just told her, "Oh, muéstramelo." She said, "Pero no leíste." I was like, "It's okay." She ended up signing it, and then I came up. I just looked up on Google what kind of books.
Uh-huh.
And I just wrote down whatever books we had right there and just wrote it down and gave it to my teacher.
You know
And-
what was cool?
What?
When we went to Eagle Rock, because our school was so ghetto, they didn't inform us that we had summer reading for that high school.
Oh, yeah, I remember
So when
that.
I got into high school, the teacher was like, "Okay, everybody, turn in your summer reports."
Yeah, I
I was
remember
like,
that.
I didn't get that. He's like, your middle school didn't inform me. Like, no. It's like, what middle school did you go to? I was like, oh, I went to. I don't want to detail this, but like, I went to here, and then they were like they didn't tell you. I'm like, no. And like, does anybody else have this issue? But nobody else was from my school.
No,
You know,
so,
it's
yeah.
rare to find people because they all went to the other high school.
Or they all went to that same school, but you know how they had middle school and high school in one school?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they all
That's
came
right,
from
yeah.
that same school, so
Yeah.
they did it.
Yeah,
No,
so then I was like, oh shit, I got scot free because she's like, okay, fine, you don't have to turn anything in. I
Yeah.
was like, hey, go look it out.
yeah, no, I didn't. Me too. What was I gonna say? Fuck.
So you would rather break your legs than read Harry Potter?
Oh shit, I almost forgot about that.
That's basically
That was
what
the
you said.
question.
You guys don't like reading.
I don't. Well, I've reached the point now. I like audiobooks, and I'll probably get an audiobook when I want to read something. I don't think I have. I think you guys already noticed, but if I watch a video and they're like informational videos, I watch it at 2x speed,
Yeah.
and like I understand everything they're saying, but like my brain or like I'm like speak faster, and when I'm trying to read, I get so bored.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I did trying to read in college is I learned like I can stimulate myself by trying to read in different accents. So I had to read a book once to finish this college course, and I would literally just read it in like multiple different accents just so I wouldn't get bored.
Yeah.
But I feel like an audiobook would be better because I can listen to it, I can do other things, and I pay attention while I'm doing other things at the same time.
That's kind of hard for me to do. But I'm thinking now that maybe if it was in 2x speed, then I would be like, okay, I do need to listen to it,
Mm-hmm.
and I would make me actually pay attention to what the fuck they're saying. But if it was just like regular, I feel like I wouldn't pay attention. I would hear it, but I wouldn't process it. My mind wouldn't process it, and I would, if I would take the question, I would fucking fail for sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
You wouldn't catch me dead reading Harry Potter even today.
Okay, what
Keep forgetting the fucking question.
I know, dude.
Okay, so like I wouldn't like reading Harry Potter because it's fictional.
Yeah.
I'd probably like to read. I probably wouldn't even read it. I'd probably get an audiobook.
So you'd rather break your legs?
I don't know if I'll break my legs, but if I had the option to break my legs or Harry Potter,
Well,
I'd break my legs.
I meant the whole series.
How many fucking books are there?
That shit's long,
13.
dude. That shit's 13.
1,000.
Bro,
No, not 13.
I don't
But
know.
it's a
dude,
lot.
that was one of the biggest books in our middle school. That shit
Yeah.
was a Bible, bro. I looked
shit
at
was
it and I
Bible.
put it down because I asked the lady too, because like, what's the biggest amount of points? Because I wanted to get the AR thing over with.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, it's probably the Harry Potter series. I'm like, where is it? like over there, and I looked at it.
It's
I was like, oh no, like, Nick,
No.
what's the lowest amount of hair points do you have? It's like probably the Berenstain Bears over there. And I was like, what is it, 0.5 hair points? I was like, all right, fuck, it looks like I'm reading Berenstain Bears.
Damn.
I'm not picking up that Bible. That wouldn't break my legs. If I had the
Yeah.
option, I'd probably.
I'd rather read it.
I'd
I'd
rather read the
it
damn
too.
horrible.
So you
ass
would break your
book.
legs?
I'm a man of principle.
Okay.
I don't need my leg.
You don't need your legs?
No, and it's not that I don't like reading, because when I read, I make a game out of it too. Like, if it's a book like a textbook where I have to learn, I'll read it to myself, and I'll be like, what the fuck does a Golgi apparatus do again? And like my brain is like, you just read it, stupid. Read it again.
Yeah,
I'm like,
my
yeah,
brain
you're
has
right.
done that
Okay,
too.
so the Golgi apparatus is responsible for sucking dick and taking names. And then I'll be like, oh, that's what it is. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, good thing I learned it. So I just go like these like weird like mental conversations with myself,
Mental
And,
conversation.
and it's gotten me into some trouble. Like I get like brochures for like the asylum, because people see me talking to myself. But nah, I'm playing. All right. My third question is, like, believe it or not, you guys may find it surprising, but it's not about Harry Potter. What is one piece of advice that was so simple, but once you heard it, it made so much sense, and now you live your life that way?
Wait, what? Repeat it again. Say it again.
What is one piece of advice that was so simple when you heard it, and basically that's the way you live, like as short as possible? Like,
Mine would be, my mom once told me, que te entre lo que te dicen de ti por una oreja, que te pase por la otra. Basically saying, let all the bullshit that you're saying go through one ear and out the other. Is that one, or the one she says, all the shit that they tell you, they'll just slide off of you. That's an advice. So I was like, what the fuck does that mean? And then after age, I understood it, and I was like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and I live by that shit even now. Like, if someone talks shit to me, I go through one ear through the other. But I get super sensitive when they talk shit about my mom or my dad.
oh yeah,
Like I've got into big problems when that shit happens. Like, I get super fucking heated. Like when I lived over there in LA, I got in so much fucking trouble where it got to the point where the police had to be called
damn.
because they talk shit about my mom. It got that fucking crazy.
You can't talk shit about nobody's mom.
Yeah,
like,
no.
I've never said anything about your guys' mom.
So fuck that bitch.
never.
You're like, your mom is so fat.
Oh my! I don't even, look. I think that's kind of like, if you don't know somebody, then it's easier to make fun of their mom. But once you know their mom, it's like, whoa.
Yeah,
I can't do shit. I wouldn't want you guys saying anything about my mom either, because she's not the person that should be roasted. It should be me.
Yeah,
But,
that's why we were always roast you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about you? You have one?
There's a lot, but let me one that
Sticks out to you the most. Something you live by, that your mom has ever said, or even your dad, or even your stepdad.
although my dad never taught me anything.
It could be wash your hands after you use the restroom.
No one ever taught me that.
Don't
What? That's what that smell was.
don't use a sock when you're jacking off. Even your brothers, if you maybe
Piece
your
of
brother, your
advice.
sister.
No, they never gave me advice either.
Jesus Christ. They're gonna hear them.
It has to be, I guess. Damn, there's so many, but I think maybe one that just popped up to my head would probably be,
You have so many. Jesus
Back
Christ,
up your
bitch.
hard drive.
I know. Back
Something,
up your...
if you want to do something like that.
Don't trust the homie. Never trust the homie. Don't trust.
I guess it would be. Okay, what was the question again?
If you want, I'll answer it, and then maybe you can figure out what you want to say.
What was the question?
It was one piece of advice that was so simple, and now you just live your life that way.
I guess it would be
Maybe not the best, your favorite.
my favorite. There's so many.
One.
I guess the most recent one that I can.
If you're a vegetarian and you have beef with them,
Shut
up. Beef.
If I'm a vegetarian, then I ain't fucking scared of them.
Don't touch it.
No.
Never trust them.
I guess the most recent one that I learned, but I guess I live by it, but just because I've already reached the point in my life. No, you know what? Because I'm not short. I need to find something short.
So are short, bitch. What do you mean?
Something short. The shortest thing that I can think of.
What I learned in bonus school is
What? All right, go first. I'm gonna think.
blankety.
Blank.
Go, Miguel. Go.
blankety.
Go answer your question, Miguel.
All you
Blank.
need is one more. What?
For me, I used to go to a middle school called the Los Angeles Academy of Arts and Enterprise. It was just a little cheap school. It wasn't that complicated. But I used to take a singing class in there, and the singing teacher told us one day, she said, if you mess up on your words, just move on. Don't focus on it. Don't bring attention to your little hiccup. The show must go on. But people
How old were you?
People would stumble. People would stumble in their words, and they'd be like, "Oh, sorry. Let me start all over." Ooh. And she kind of like told us, "Hey, don't worry about it. If you keep moving on, then so will the audience or the people who are paying attention to you." And thus, I was reborn into a version of me that you see today.
A virgin or a version?
Both a
Oh,
virgin and a virgin.
Beto? Can you think of one? Just pick whichever one.
Thank the bus drivers. Another
I'll
one
just pick a
too.
random one. I think it was one of the quotes that I saw for the Spartans, and one of the advices that they would give to the Spartans were, when they go to war, they said, "You either come back with your shield or on your shield."
That's fucking random.
What does that mean?
How would you use that
That's
now?
what I'm saying. It's short, but I kind of if I try to explain,
Isn't that- okay,
there's an
let's-
explanation behind it.
Let's not say it short. Let's say something long.
Okay, well, yeah, the whole
Okay.
explanation behind the Spartans quote is because the shield is for the line, and like they even asked them, why do you hold so much contempt for people that lose their shield during the war, and you don't have the same contempt for the soldiers that lose their helmet or breastplates or sword? And he said because the shield they put on for the good of the line, everything else they put on for themselves. So they're saying practically, if you lose the shield, the line that they had to push forward is broken because you lost your shield. You can lose everything else and people would be okay with you. But the minute you lost your shield, everybody hates you because you lost that shield, and now all your brothers are going to end up either hurt, killed because you let go of your shield.
Yeah.
So they say, so the quote is either come back with your shield or on your shield, which means you're either dead.
Yeah,
Because they
you're
would come
dead.
back in a casket. The casket is their shield.
Yeah.
So either come back with your shield or on your shield. And that's kind of an idea that you can put into your life where like you're holding the line for your family, right?
Yeah.
Like for example, you help your family out, you're working for your family, you're holding the line.
Yeah.
That's your shield. You're
Right.
holding your shield there.
Yeah.
So it's something that you can apply to your life. What are you holding the line for? And then like if you let go of that, then you're just letting life destroy what's precious to you.
Oh, okay.
You gotta hold the line.
Hold the line. Where's that from? That sounds familiar.
Spartans.
No, somebody else says it. Hold. I forget
I
it.
don't know.
For a movie or something. I think that does it for the bird bone section of the show. I think we'll have some viewer questions. Is that right?
It's not viewer question.
They're viewer questions.
No,
Thousands of questions were asked.
No.
And the top 10 were selected.
No.
The
All right.
top 10 were selected.
How
even?
many questions are we doing?
It's not questions. It's like one question, but it's like remember I think it was the second episode where I asked you, that little show where that little game that we said I was like, oh, say yes or no if it applies to you about the what's that shit?
I don't think we did anything like that.
Yeah, we did.
I don't remember saying yes or no to a series
Well,
of
not yes or no.
a series of questions.
I'm not serious. The questions. It's just like
I remember saying yes.
I
well,
never.
this is, okay. No, this is like a kind of game. So
I've never said no.
It's kind of gay.
it's like a kind of game.
Oh.
This is a behavior that girls do that turn guys off. Okay.
Wait, what?
Well, I guess we're playing a game.
Oh, are we playing guess what or something?
No, it's like just say yes or no. If it's true. It's
Oh,
a
okay,
behavior.
okay,
It's a
okay.
behavior that a girl does that turns off guys.
Okay.
Okay, and I
Girls,
have a
ew.
list. I have a list of
Girls.
Yucky.
girls.
You have cooties.
Girls. I'm a man.
I will men to you, women to
Oh,
us.
okay. Are you? This is a behavior. Are
Okay.
you attentive or distracted when you look around the room, half listen to the conversation, or keep checking on your phone? Is that like a turn on, like a behavior that you want your girl to have, or not?
Who's going first?
Let's go, Miguel. We always go that way. We always go with Miguel.
All right. I don't like eye contact that much. I just look around. I look eye contact and I'll feel like I pretend like I'm nodding like and then when I reach down for my nod, I just look away.
But that's you. Let's see for the girl.
Oh, okay, for a girl?
Yeah.
Well, I think since I'm the distracted person, if I see somebody else being distracted, I can understand. So I think it doesn't matter to me. But if she keeps looking at my eye, I'd probably be like, "Yo, stop it."
What if she half listens to you? Like when you're talking to her, she like wanders off and she's on her fucking phone.
You'd said if she was on her phone.
Yeah.
Now, that'd be kind of lame. I wouldn't
That'd
like
be
that.
fucking. I hate that shit.
If she was taking notes on my conversation and be like, "Yo, wow, you're so funny. Wow, I can't believe you hate Harry Potter. I do too.
Look at Harry Potter.
Let me write this down." Yeah, I wouldn't like it.
What about you, Beto? I give that a turn off. Like she's half listens to you on her phone on the date.
Oh, on the date. So I'm just getting to know her.
Yeah.
Turn off.
Well, not turn off, but it's like behavior that you don't like in the girl.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, because that means they're not showing any interest, right?
Yeah.
So it's not. I feel like I don't think it's a turn off, but I feel like it's like, okay, cool. She's showing me who she is, and it's really early. This isn't something.
You don't have to fucking waste your time.
I don't have to waste my time. So if anything, I'm grateful for that, because for people who do that on the first day, because like, okay, I don't have to waste my time anymore.
Yeah.
Because you should never be with somebody who doesn't show any interest in you, and somebody that isn't willing to spend time with you or spend activities with you, because that's how you bond. That's how you build a foundation, right?
Right.
Because if you're doing everything and the person's like, oh, I don't want to show up, or I don't want to go with you, I don't want to go out and do this with you. When the hell are you going to build anything with this person?
When she's half listening.
If the person doesn't want to be there with you, let that person go, and you go find somebody that's gonna care and somebody that's gonna help you build a foundation for the relationship. Don't waste your time with a girl who doesn't give a shit, who doesn't want to spend time with you, who doesn't even want to do any activities with you, because bonding happens through activities. You look at football players, right? You look at the army. They do activities in order to build bonds, right?
Yeah.
So if you want to build a good bond in relationships, you got to go out and do stuff together. And if she doesn't want to show up, there's no fucking point.
Okay, so let's say this. You're on a date with this person, right?
Okay. Who's this person?
The girl, for you guys. I knew you were gonna say some shit. Let's say you're on a date with this girl, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you walking out on her if she starts doing that shit? Like if she's on her phone. Like you guys are, let's say you guys are at like, this, not a fancy restaurant, but like a normal date. Are you walking out literally right there and then out of the fucking date? Leaving her there because she's not paying attention to you. She's on her phone. She's not attentive to you. She's nothing. Are you walking out on her?
If I'm getting along with her and the only problem is that she's on her phone, then I call her out and then I'll call her out. She'll be like, "Yo, why are you on your phone?" Like,
you'll tell her shit up?
Yeah, like I'll make a joke out of it. Make her feel awkward, but kind of still get the message through. But if I don't like her at all, then I think I'd just be on my phone too. Maybe I'll talk to like myself. Hey man, this food's really good. Huh? What did you say? Oh yeah, man. Do you want some? And then she's like, who is she talking? Who's Miguel talking to? Oh, I'm just on a date here. And then come up with something creative. I wouldn't walk out. That seems kind of like you let your emotion take over you, and now you're gonna go home, vent out. Like, say, can you believe what happened? And now you're letting that little situation control your life. And I'm not like that. I'm not like Harry Potter fans.
Yeah. Oh my god. Beto, what would you do? Would you walk out?
How long has she been doing it for?
No, like it's a date. It's just like
because like what if there's an emergency and she needs to do something, right? So I'd probably ask her like, oh, like, do you need to take that? Is it an emergency? Do you want to take this? And we could wait or we could reschedule. But she's like, no, it's fine. It's nothing big, right? And now she's communicated with me that this isn't anything big. And she's just doing this for her own, own stuff, right? Yeah. And if she does it like continuously, I'd just be like, okay, well, this is a waste of my time. Because what she's showing me is she's already communicated with me like, this isn't important. She just chooses to do this because she doesn't want to show any interest in me, right? Yeah. So I'm wasting my time. Why would I sit there and just waste my time with a person that I'm literally not going to go any further with them, right?
Yeah.
So I'd just be like, okay, well, I'd ask for the check and I'd be like, thank you for your time. And I have to go, because I don't want to waste my time. I'd rather just go home and work on something at this point. Why am I gonna? Because how long is it gonna be for, right?
Yeah.
Maybe another 30 minutes, maybe another 45 minutes. What if she ends up ordering more food and now I gotta wait? Because I eat pretty fast, but I usually try to like match people's speeds in eating because it usually makes people uncomfortable if you're watching them eat.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
So, I don't want to be sitting there for 45 minutes. I'm like, if she's just gonna be spending her time like on the phone, I could be spending my time working and being productive, doing something else. Cause like I organized this and I like cleared out my day just for her, and she's not willing to reciprocate that, right?
Yeah.
So why would I even go this far?
Right. Okay. Second one. Do you mock other passions, or everyone has a thing they're into, whether it's bowling, reality TV, KO, anything that has to do with whatever passion that they have? But if you mock their passion, it's an instant turn off. Like the show's like incompatible. Like if she does that.
I think you guys already know if I don't like somebody's passion. But if somebody else is doing it, then I would have to know why they're doing it. Like, is it from like some malintent, like just being like an asshole?
Being an asshole, yeah.
And that's probably lame. But if you coming at it with like some kind of like a joke, a gag, but deep down you're just like making fun, I don't see a problem. It depends if they're trying to be evil or just trying to be funny.
Oh, so their intentions about it. If their intentions are good, then you don't mind. Their intentions is to fucking mock you and harm you or be an asshole.
Yeah.
And that's like a big ass behavior that you guys wouldn't like in a girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if somebody was trying to make like, I don't know, like build like a dog shit or something, and that was their hobby, and I saw like my girl laughing like, can't even do that. What is he doing? A dog shit? That would be an instant turn off. Cause like, what the fuck? That person is out there making a doghouse because he wants to, and you're laughing while you're here. I'd be like, be gone, thought. I don't need you. I'm gonna go over help. I'm gonna go over help him finish the doghouse, and you can go fucking to the streets where you belong.
Go be a thought. Be a thotty.
I think it's a turn off for girls, and just something that I don't like in people in general.
In general, yeah. I don't like that shit either.
One of the worst things I can see happen.
Beto, do you think if the girl mocks someone's passion, is that a bad behavior you don't like in her?
My passion or her,
like she mocks. So, like, say you guys are out on a date, like you said, like I said earlier, and your waiter's like, oh yeah, my passion is doing this, or my passion is serving, and she makes fun. You're doing this shit and it's not cool. And do you like that shit? Like, if she does it, like, do you care if she's mocking someone's passion? Like, even if I don't know if she does it to you, but if she's doing it to everyone else, as long as she's not doing it to you, but she's mocking someone else's passion.
I'd communicate with her. I try to understand where this is coming from, because I feel like if I end it there, that person will always go around doing that. But if I can try to communicate and try to see where this stems from, maybe I can, I don't know, maybe she'll have a change of heart.
Oh, okay.
But I definitely don't condone that type of behavior.
Yeah.
Because what people enjoy and what people like, as long as you're not harming other people, let them enjoy and do what they want. People like collecting ships in a bottle. People like Legos. People like building computers. People like doing a bunch of variety of different things. And if that's their passion, what bother is it to you?
Who are you to tell them, oh yeah, that?
Yeah, like, what harm is it doing it to you? So much so that you feel the need to put somebody down, right?
Yeah.
So for me, it's just like trying to understand where it's coming from for her, and then maybe I can enlighten her through like a conversation.
Yeah.
You know, rather than just storming out like, oh, I'm offended now, like you're an asshole, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can have a conversation, and she'll be like, you know what? Okay, maybe I was in the wrong, and you know, because like she'll probably have passions too. I think everybody has some passions to some degree, right?
Mm-hmm.
As humans, I don't think nobody is out there that dislikes everything in the world and just sits in their room and does absolutely nothing in a corner, right? I think that's kind of so. Like, I'd be like, what if, you know, we can have a conversation, because I'm pretty sure she has passions, and then I don't know, but it would be not alarming, but it'd be foretelling, because it'd be like what type of person she is and how much she has developed her character, right?
Right, yeah.
Because there's nothing more telling than somebody who's ridiculing other people. So you could be like, okay, well, this person hasn't developed enough in order to understand that people have their own passions and people enjoy doing things, and
Yeah.
there's no one's gonna be exactly like you, right?
Okay. Next. I have the next one. So if she's a poor sport, like she's like very competitive and she like loses on something, if she's a poor sport on it, is that like a behavior that you don't like in her?
I love that shit. I want her to start clawing at me. I want
She
her.
starts beating
I want
you?
her to be so toxic. Cause I would just love to see a car wreck,
Like what?
a car crash.
Oh, a car crash.
I want to see how bad things can get. I want to see the most pettiest person. In the world.
Are you seeing them right now?
Huh?
I said you're seeing them right now.
How
Yeah.
dare you?
G-Boy is the pettiest person that I know.
You're welcome. Well, here, no thank you, no nothing.
Yeah. Don't be a sore loser.
So you don't like that's a behavior you don't like in a girl.
Nope.
She's a sore loser. Beto?
I'm competitive, so I can understand losing and not enjoying to lose. And I think that's a good trait to have. But now I need to help her understand that there's ways to release that anger in different ways. You know what I mean? You don't have to start yelling out of nowhere, And, if we're like just us two in a room and she gets upset, I could be like, okay, well, let's figure this out. Because there's a degree where she could get upset in private with me, right? But if we're in public and she's like screaming at people, now we're at it. Now this competitiveness and this anger that's coming from it is being redirected completely wrong. So I'd be like, okay, well, I like your competitive spirit. I'm competitive as well, but I'm not going to be screaming at people at the top of my lungs. So let's talk and try to figure out a way that when you do lose, maybe we can go and do something else, or steam off somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because that's a competitive nature is good. You should want to be competitive, because who likes to lose, right?
Yeah, no one does.
No one likes to be happy
Fuck
losing.
no.
But now we have to figure out a way to redirect this
Yeah.
very bad behavior.
Okay, so I have a lot of those. I have a list that's 20 fucking ones, but this is we're gonna do this one for the last one. Do you issue ultimatums? If she issues ultimatums to you, like say, oh, if you don't go out with me to do this, you're not getting some action tonight. Is that a behavior you guys don't fucking like?
I'm thinking no, cause fuck you. I don't want to be put in a position where I'm like begging for something, where it's either this or that. But I'm thinking like the negative. I'm trying to think if there's a positive way this can be spent. Maybe if I was addicted to like smashing my head against the wall, and she said, "I'm not gonna love you until you stop smashing your head against the wall," then maybe I can be like, "Yeah, that's a good ultimatum in the long term." But I'm gonna go overall and say that no, ultimatums seem kind of like
You're lame.
seems kind of lame. Nothing cool. It just seems like a way to control somebody, and I don't think you should force people to do anything.
All right, Beto. Ultimatums.
I don't think that's a healthy way to do things at all. I think there should always be a form of communication, but to be like, unless you go to the food for less with me, you're not getting sex ever again. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I think that's a very extreme thing, or extreme ultimatum.
You don't like
to
ultimatums in general, huh?
have. I don't see the point of
yeah.
that.
That's what I was gonna say too. I don't
That's
see
unhealthy.
Yeah, I don't see no point to it either.
Maybe if, again, like how Miguel was saying, like if it was something to like, unless you stop doing drugs, this relationship is over, right?
Yeah.
Let's say this guy's life is spiraling out of control, and this guy's drinking and he's just smoking and just wasting his life away, right?
Yeah.
And now the girlfriend's had it to the point where she's like, okay, I have to give you an ultimatum now.
Yeah.
If you want this relationship to function, you have to stop drinking. You have to get a job. You have to do this, right?
Yeah.
That's an ultimatum I can get behind it, because now this person has decided to continue with their life, but now wants to carry on with this person still. Okay, well, here's the ultimatum. You either take it or you don't. And if this person decides not to take it, then I can understand that.
Right.
But when it comes to something as fast as small as that to say like, oh, I'm not gonna give you sex unless you go to McDonald's with me. How does that? That's extremely unhealthy. I don't. It just doesn't make any sense. It's almost like if you're treating someone like as a dog.
Like a dog.
You know, like if you're Pavlon and doing some crazy psychological behavioral study with your partner.
Yeah. Okay. Next question of the night. When are you supposed to hop in your homie's fight?
Whoa! I was thinking about this actually, because I was thinking about this before because I know whether in past episodes we talk about loyalty. So, because I was thinking like, man, I gotta be consistent with whatever I say next time. So, if one of you guys was looking or picking for a fight, good fucking luck. I'm not fucking jumping in. Fuck you. If you're on the street yelling names and just attacking people, then GG, bro. I'm gonna watch. I'm happily watch while you get your teeth get kicked in. And I'm gonna start cheering. Yeah, that's what he gets. Bitch.
You're recording that.
You're gonna go in with the kick too.
Yeah. Like, oh, whoa, what the fuck? Did you see that? Somebody else kicked you. Yeah, dude. I'm not helping you if you're picking fights.
You'd be like, Beto, get some kicks in.
But if you're just like chilling and somebody's attacking you, then
You're jumping in.
I still wouldn't jump in.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie.
You're not a fighter.
I've never thrown a punch. I've never thrown an MMA kick. I'll probably just stand there and they'd probably be intimidated by 2 versus 1. But I ain't gonna fucking do no fucking triangle chokes.
What if somebody extremely racist just rushes me and wants to fight me?
He wants to fight you.
Yeah.
Damn, bro, I could be making money from this video. I started recording. I started putting side bets, see what's going on. And then I don't know, man. There was something else I was gonna say on this. Something about. Oh yeah, because this is on the same thread. I saw a fight of like 2 cholos fighting 1-on-1.
Cholos.
And then like one of the motherfuckers starts losing, and then 2 of his homies start coming in. I don't fucking know it. And then people are like, stop, it's 1-on-1, fool, 1-on-1, fool, 1-on-1, fool. And then it's like it's my homie, you're gonna fuck him up. Like they're trying to like rationalize it. And then like damn, just like.
So are you hopping in if your homie's losing?
If my homie's losing?
Yeah, if your homie's losing.
If he's losing, no. If he's getting stomped in his head while he's already down, then yeah.
Okay, you try to stop it.
Yeah, if he's already lost and he's still being attacked, then yeah.
Okay, you're not jumping in. Beto, what are you?
Wait, hold on. What if you end up getting he knocks you out?
No,
and now you guys are getting stomped.
I'm not going in to fight the guy. I say, all right, you won. All right,
but what if he's like, no, I haven't won, and then he just decks you, and now you're on the phone.
Then I'll point at G-Boy or Carlos or somebody else. He's a good fighter.
Wait, so you
go in and try to talk to the guy while he's stomping on your friend's head?
Like,
yes.
You gotta know.
Look, you won, dude. Want to be cool? Like, hey, me and you can be friends.
And what if no, what the fuck? And he's still kicking your homie down. Are you swinging?
Then I'll be like, get the fuck up and fight. I'm getting my ass beat. Do something.
I give you 5 seconds of cool off time. Get up. Yeah. I'm stalling for time.
Shit. I didn't know that. Well, I knew you were in a fighter, but I didn't know you weren't gonna jump in.
Recklessly? Nope.
Hey, shut the fuck up, bitch. You didn't jump in.
What the
fuck you talking about?
You're far away.
Look,
I was far away.
What are you talking about?
Anyways, in the example I gave you two were agreeing to fight each other, and like.
Yeah, what if you weren't? What if you weren't?
Oh yeah.
What if you didn't want to fight and somebody else is trying to fight you? Then yeah, I would help you in because
right away.
Yes, because you're not consenting to fight. You're saying help me.
How would you help?
I feel like, I don't know. I just go in there and see like, hey man, let's be diplomats here, man. Look, this is my.
Just looking at each other, guys.
You remember, treat others the way you want to be treated. He's not that tough. What do you win for kicking his ass? Nothing. He's got no money. He's broke. My friend doesn't have a good phone. Look at you. You got it all. You have all to lose.
So the whole time they're swinging, you're gonna be talking. You're gonna say that.
He's talking shit about his friend while he's getting beat.
They're just fucking hugging each other, teeth falling all over. He doesn't even have a good phone.
He shit his pants already. Just let him go.
He's a college student. He's broke.
Holy shit, man. What about you, Beto?
Listen, I want to go on the record saying that. You're nowhere to talk about this because you didn't jump in. Bitch. None of you, like a lot of people here like to say shit like, I jump in if the homie was fighting 3 or 4 people. Let me tell you something. No one in this fucking group, when I was fighting fucking 4 people.
It was 2.
No, it was
1, and then it went up to 2.
It was 1, and then another one jumped in, and then 2 more were gonna jump in.
Yeah.
None of you guys took a
But
step
two
forward.
of them didn't end up going
No,
in.
they got scared
They
because I
got
looked at him.
scared.
And I just fucked up the first dude. And the second dude, I was going to start fighting. But I looked around because I had time because everybody was scared at this point. Everybody backed up. I looked around. I saw you. I saw Jose. I saw Andres.
Andres
Big
was
ass
laughing.
smile on the
He was
face.
laughing.
He was like front row seat.
He
to
was
the UFC.
Miguel. He was Miguel.
Yeah.
No, because he wasn't talking. But Andres had a big ass smile. Front. I made eye contact with him, and he's just looking at me smiling. None of you guys jumped in. So I don't want to hear none of this shit saying, I jump in if the homie was. Nah, because we've been in this situation and you
But
did
we're
it.
fucking younger, bitch. It's
Shut
different
the
now.
fuck up,
Now
bro.
you're old.
What?
Now you guys are old.
Now we're old.
I'm
Now
in
we
more shape than I was before. I can kick more ass than before.
Yeah. What about you? When are you supposed to hop into your homie's fight?
I'd hop in before it even started. I've been in enough fights to understand that fighting is not a solution. If anything, you're making things worse. And one, you don't want to get caught by cops.
Oh yeah.
Shit's gonna get real bad real fast. So I was just like, I jump in before it starts. Like, listen, dude, fuck this guy. Let's just leave, and that's it.
What if the dude just comes in and decks you?
That's
He
me.
just straight stabs
So goes
you.
for me.
Yeah,
How
goes
about
straight to
that?
you.
That
But
would-
you was talking shit and wanted to fight your homie, but then just come straight into you and decks you.
Oh, Dex me.
Yeah, are you fucking ready? You're fucking fighting him right there or no?
I try to leave. I've taken a couple punches. I can take a punch. I have a good chin. If he punched me, I probably wouldn't be fazed by it. And I'll just look at him and like, look, dude, if you really want to fight, we can fight. You know, I've been in enough fights.
So you
But I'm-
escalate the situation.
Yeah, I'm trying, cause like, unless he gives me like no, like I'm up against the wall and he's
Yeah.
like, nah, you ain't leaving. I'm like, okay, well,
Or
you
have
know,
to fight.
you're
have
gonna
to
leave
fight.
with a broken bone, or I'm gonna leave dead. You know,
Yeah.
that is how it is. Cause I've been in enough situations to know that like there's certain people you don't want to be knocked out with, right?
Yeah.
Cause they don't give a shit. They'll
Yeah.
kick you in the face while you're
Yeah,
done,
yeah,
right?
no, yeah, there's a lot of
I'm
people
not
that do
going home. I'm either going home in a body bag or I'm breaking this dude. But my first thing is just leave.
Yeah.
Because I've been in enough fights and I'm like, this is stupid. I'm more disciplined than I ever was. I know more martial arts than I did before. And at this point, I'm just like, I don't have to fight. I know I can fight, but I'm not going to fight.
You
There's no point.
rather not fight.
Just leave.
Yeah.
There's an option to leave. But if he cornered us, then we're going. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't, like, it's done.
yeah.
This
yeah.
guy's gonna be broken when
Yeah.
this is over, or I'm gonna be like just dead or
You'll be
something.
on the
Because
floor.
I'm gonna go with everything
Yeah.
that I have. But like to jump in with the homie, I just jump in right away and just like, dude, let's just
Try to
leave.
stop it.
Yeah, try to stop it. But if my homie is antagonizing people, nah.
You gotta make out.
Yeah, because if he's going around saying the N-word and shit or like doing shit like that,
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you deserve a beating. At this point, like, I will not jump in. I'd probably be like, okay, this guy's had enough at a certain point, you know?
Yeah.
You know, like if he like gets, because once he's knocked out, anything after that is just too much,
It's too
right?
much, yeah,
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
kill somebody.
Yeah.
So I'd just be like, okay, you know, he's
Relax,
good,
relax,
good,
yeah.
relax. Or I would yell the biggest thing that always gets people, the cop are coming. Dude, you have no idea how many fights
Teacher's coming.
how many fights starts because of shit like that. So I'd be like, oh my god. So, you know, and then I'll wait till the homie gets up, you know, I'll put him to his side so he doesn't choke on his tongue, and you know, I'll do whatever I can to make sure that he's okay when he's knocked out.
When you have to,
And then
yeah.
and then when he wakes up, I'll be like, and this is why I tell you to stop, you know,
Fucking
saying
being
dumb
an
shit.
dumbass,
Yeah,
being an
stop,
idiot.
you know, you play stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes.
Yeah.
So I just be like,
What-
stop being dumb. You know?
What if your homie he's getting stomped and shit like that after you try to stand up to a guy and then but he's getting stomped already? Are you jumping in to help him not get fucked up even more? Or you let it go.
That's what I just said right now. I
Like-
told him like, I'll be like, alright, he's had enough. He's had enough.
But
That's
what
it.
if he didn't do it? Like even if you wouldn't fight like the other person?
No, why would I fight him? It's his fault that he was
No,
antagonizing
but what
the
if he
people.
wasn't antagonizing?
Oh, then I would have. Then I was already with them.
Yeah.
Oh, if the guy just attacked out of nowhere.
Yeah. Like
Well,
rushes
I
him.
I like stop
stop
whatever
him?
advance that he had. If he rushed me or tried to tackle me, I'm a good grappler.
Yeah.
So I'd be good with that. I'd stop him and then I'd push, get some distance off, and be like, "Yo," and then I try to talk like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
So before any advance happens, I'll probably like nip it, and then once I have distance, I'd talk to him and keep my
Yeah.
distance with him, and I just tell my friend, "Let's go." You know, like we're not gonna fight.
What do you think about that two against one shit? Like a lot of guys always want to do fights two
Don't
against one.
fight. Just leave.
What if it's impossible to leave? 2 against 1.
What are you just leave. Run. Run. Like legit run.
But there's a lot of people who don't want to fucking run.
It doesn't matter, just run. It does like you always have an option to just get out. You
Get out
know?
of Dodge, yeah.
Just leave. Now if you don't have the option, then fight. But like that's what I'm saying. Like I know how to fight, right? But I'm just going to leave. I'm not choosing to fight. Like there's no point in here. There's so many cons to it. Like I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna get sued, and then you have civic lawsuits because let's say I do get in a fight, right?
Yeah.
And I just messed this dude up. He can still sue me,
Yeah.
even though he's the one that started it. And then I have to go to
Everything,
court, and all this trouble just comes from it. There's no point in this, right? We're not living, especially we live in the U.S. where there's so much litigation. You have so much cons to fighting, to the point where like the only reason that I would fight is if you put me up against the wall, right? And you're like, there's no leaving. I gotta fight this guy. Okay, then we're going.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we're going all the way through with this because at this point he's not allowing me to leave,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
And
right.
my trigger is gonna go in. I've been in enough fights to be like, okay, this is do or die. I'm gonna fight like my life is on the line right here,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Okay. But this was what I was gonna ask. What about, you know how girls like to fucking fight? Like get involved with the guys fighting? Let's say she starts, like after you knock out the dude, right? You stop, and then this girl comes in and starts fucking punching you and hitting you, kicking you. What are you doing? You're trying to hold her down and stopping her?
I'm gonna leave.
Or you're just fucking leaving?
If I destroyed this guy already, right?
Yeah.
And it's not gonna stop at a knockout, especially if he stopped me from going here. I need to make sure this guy's never gonna bother me again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go full on. Like there's a trigger for me where like my life is on the line. My adrenaline's gonna kick in, and I'm gonna go like I'm do or die here,
Yeah.
right? I'm gonna do everything I can, and then once I feel like the threat is neutralized, then I'll just leave.
Okay.
Because the adrenaline's gonna calm down, everything's gonna go. Well, it's not gonna calm down fast.
No, I know.
But
It's
I'm
gonna take a while.
gonna be more rational at that point. I'm like, the threat is gone. I'm just gonna leave. I don't have. And if she wants to come and chase me, I'm pretty sure she can't outrun me.
Why?
Oh, I didn't know it was a track star. The Olympic,
She's a track star.
She's not gonna be able to outrun me.
Are you saying you can't lose to a woman?
I would what?
Are you saying you can't lose a race to a woman?
Answer the question, Beto.
Unless she's an Olympic track star, I highly doubt that she's gonna beat me in a race.
What if she is?
Huh?
What if she is?
Is she an Olympic track star? Then we're gonna be running pretty far. I can run pretty fast.
Sure.
I'm not there to fight. And like at this point, like if she wants to keep the fight going, I don't have to stay anymore. The threat has been neutralized. I can leave.
Yeah.
I wasn't choosing to fight. He made the fight happen. So if the girl wants to jump in, I'll just outrun her. I don't care. I'm not gonna fight the girl. I don't have to fight anymore. My whole thing was not to fight. I was just put in a position where I couldn't leave.
Yeah. Miguel? What were you gonna say right
I
now?
was gonna say, what if she starts crying, like saying, "Come back, fight me, fight me, you bitch! You scared of me?"
I'd be like, I'm so terrified, and then I just leave. That's it, because I honestly don't want to fight. Like, it's no point.
I thought your hands were rated for everyone though.
Nah, my hands are only rated for people who are committing
Who are worth it.
imminent threats to me, where I cannot stop it.
Okay, next question. Unless you have anything to say, Miguel? No?
I don't have any questions.
Okay. Is your wait, no, this is oh yeah. Is your girlfriend cheating on you with the same gender less offensive? Like if say your girl cheated on you with another girl. You think that's less offensive to you?
Fuck.
just-
I'm trying to think. I'm trying not to think with my dick. I'll say it's equally as offensive.
It's equally offensive. Shut the fuck
But new
up.
opportunities arise, and as a master
Oh.
negotiator that I am, master of economics and philosophy, I'll play my cards.
You play your cards right,
Play my cards right.
Beto?
Yeah, that's the same.
Cheating is cheating.
Yeah, because now it leads to other things, right? Because next day it might not be just a girl, right?
Yeah.
Plus, she's cheated because she was seeking something out in the relationship, right?
Yeah.
And I guess she thought she couldn't communicate with me and like have a good conversation with me to see what was missing in the relationship, right?
Yeah.
So if she doesn't even have that willingness to communicate, how much more is this going to go down to the point where she's going to be cheating consecutively with multiple different people because she doesn't even communicate to begin with?
Yeah.
Cheating is cheating. And I feel like that's just a slippery slope. And that just be an excuse to be like, I didn't cheat on you because it's just a girl. Same thing. We're like, oh, I didn't cheat on you. I just kissed him, right? Like, it was just a mistake. And now it's just gonna go, right? Like, well, you were okay that I had sex with her. Why aren't you okay that I kissed him? What the fuck? It's less offensive. It's just a way. It's a slippery slope. So I just be like, you be happy with her. I'm gonna go because this is how it is. Loyalty means the world to me, and to me that just shows that she will not be loyal in the long run.
Yeah.
And the fact that she has to hide it or anything like that, because I'm pretty sure she's gonna try to hide
it.
Yeah, means that she understands that she broke the loyalty. So to me, it's just like there's no point in carrying on with this. And if I forgive this, she understands that the line has been pushed, right? And that's how people test lines in general. Like people try to test people's lines. How far can I get away with this, right? And then you have men or women that are like, okay, I forgive you for this. And then like, okay, how much more can I push this line? And they keep pushing this line.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus.
I heard it too.
It was loud, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
but then you shut up too.
they keep pushing the line and they keep pushing the line, And you see that in politics and war. You see it in a bunch of different things. But people do that, and I think it's dangerous. So I just break up with her.
I like how you went from laughing to scared straight up. I was like, holy shit, you can switch real quick. But how Miguel said, what was it? What was it you just said right now?
About me playing my cards right?
New intentions arise or something like that. New opportunities.
New opportunities arise.
Arise.
You're gonna bring a guy home and say, "Here's your new intentions." This isn't what I meant.
All right, this is a question. It's an interesting question for me. Would you still get with a girl if she rejected you in the past but now wants you?
Yeah.
Like say, let me give you an example. And I know what you were gonna say, but not what to say, but what you might say. Let's say you're a big guy, you got fit all of a sudden, you got all nice, and you're good looking, and when you're a big guy, you asked this girl out, she said she didn't like you, and then all of a sudden you got fit, you got successful and all this, and now she wants you. Would you date her then?
The example that you gave about someone being fat and becoming muscular, I think that's kind of like it's shallow because you're just looking at me for the way I look.
Yeah.
But if in the past I was stupid and now I'm not stupid, and she likes me more because I'm not stupid, then that's a good thing.
Isn't that shallow too?
No, because what if stupid means being an asshole? If I was an asshole...
An asshole is an asshole. Stupid is being stupid.
Okay, if I was a stupid asshole,
okay,
inconsiderate jerk, and I was man-explaining everything to her, and she didn't like me, and then flash forward 2 minutes later, and I'm not that anymore, and she wants me now,
yeah,
then it's good for the both of us. 'Cause I've changed, and she likes me better. So
she didn't like you before.
She didn't like me before when I was an asshole. Then how can I blame her?
Well, but let's say you're not an asshole.
Thank you. Well, it depends. The muscle thing,
The
the
muscle
fitness
scenario,
thing,
the
the
fitness
money
scenario.
thing seems kind of shallow. So in that sense, I wouldn't like it. But if I've changed by the way I think and it's healthy overall, and she likes that compared to the old version of me, then I can't really have anything wrong. I can't really see anything against that. So.
I'm big. Beto?
I feel like if you're at a low point of your life, right?
Yeah.
And you try asking out women and you keep getting declined, I feel like a lot of people tend to gravitate towards blaming other people that other people are the problem. I mean, to some degree, you might be able to say that, like you're trying to ask people out, and you're in a good point of your life, and they don't want to date you because of maybe the way you look. And there's some people that are like that.
Yeah.
But let's say you're not in good shape, you're not intelligent, you don't hold a degree, there's nothing appealing about you, you're not ambitious, and then you go out and you're asking all these people out, and they keep declining you. People try to like cope with this by saying that the other people are the issue. Women are the issue because all they want is a fit guy with a six-pack. Women are the issue because they only want a guy who's like super smart. Women are the only issue because they want somebody who's rich. Well, I mean, have you ever thought to look yourself in the mirror and say, okay, maybe there's certain things that I might be able to change about myself?
Yeah.
Maybe I can go to school and get a degree. Maybe I can better myself. Maybe I can change myself to be a better catch, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I can work on my own skills. And I feel like in that process of developing yourself, you won't even need to find the need to find acceptance in other people, but rather just helping yourself become a better person, a better version of yourself. So if the whole world is saying to some degree that maybe you can go to school and become a little bit more intelligent, maybe you should start going to school and getting a little bit more intelligent instead of starting to point the finger and say they're the issue. And then if you
It's only when you talk.
he has some eroticism with the way I speak. But let's say you are able to change the way that you are, and then you become a catch, right?
Yeah.
How is it the lady's fault for now saying, okay, now he's more ambitious. Now he's a better version of himself. And now she's like, okay, I want to date you. Because I see someone who's ambitious. I see someone that's driven. I see a good catch, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you took the time to develop yourself and become a better version of yourself. I don't see there's anything wrong with that. But now we can go into this very narcissistic type of people, right? Where I think this is another way of seeing it, where you can say, okay, now this woman only wants you for your looks, right? That's all she cares about. Oh, this woman only cares about your money, right? That's an issue.
Let's see about
That's the issue. But there are women that are selective and they want to see someone who's ambitious. They want to see somebody that wants a good future for their children, right? Wants a man that's going to be able to, have a good future in line for themselves. Because if all they see is somebody that's not doing anything, right?
Yeah.
Not trying to focus or trying to get anything better for themselves, why would she pick you? Right?
Exactly.
Why wouldn't you just go find somebody that's extremely ambitious, extremely driven, extremely disciplined? But you can change all those things about you. But the issue is that a lot of men or people in general, they point the finger, right? They're like, oh no, I'm not the issue. The woman's the issue because she's so narcissistic. She's such a sociopath that she can't see anything beyond herself. And she's the issue. That's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem for sure.
So I feel like if she later wanted me again, like now that I'm changed, right? She wanted me, I can see that it'll be okay because now I'm a better person. I developed myself. I have so much more things, more qualities, a better personality now. There's a lot more to me now than just somebody who slobs around and does absolutely nothing, right?
Yeah.
But if she was only doing it because I have money, she was only doing it because I look better, that's a problem. Because now it's just, it's not something that's a better version of me per se, but something that's just more of like an external thing, like looks and money. That's a problematic.
Yeah, that's an issue. Yeah, that'll be an issue for me too.
So it wouldn't. So it would depend on the woman. I'd take her if she's like, okay, I can see someone more ambitious now. I see somebody who's more driven. Like that'd be like, yeah, I date her. Why not?
Yeah.
I understand that the previous version of me wasn't adequate. I made a better version of me, and now you might be able to see that. I don't mind. But if she's like, oh, you have money now. You want to date? Nah. What? No. I don't want a gold digger. I want a gold digger.
Fuck no.
No.
Okay. We're at an hour and 32 minutes. You guys want to end it there?
Yeah,
That's
cut
fine.
them off.
You guys have anything? Any questions?
Any questions?
Any answers?
Any answers?
Any answers or questions or
Answers to what?
been a bitch. All right then. Listen, you guys have anything to say? Miguel, would you like to close us out? Since this was kind of yours today.
This is
for
my
tonight.
episode. Oh.
Give us the outro.
So
Or do you want me to do it?
look, guys, thanks for hanging out with us this week. Hopefully nothing crazy happens next week. Hopefully the planet doesn't blow up. Well, actually, that would be kind of interesting to talk about. So I hope that does happen. So that's it.
And it's Labor Day tomorrow.
Is Labor Day tomorrow?
Yeah.
None of our listeners have jobs.
Yeah, but they're not gonna see this until Friday, so.
That sucks. We should really get that more up. We should really get this out quicker.
So what, we should put it on Monday or Tuesday?
I don't know. We don't want to make any promises to the chatters. All right, anyway, this has been your host with the most, Birdbones Miguel. And check out Solenia when you need him. And check out G-Boy wherever you need him. Peace out.
G-Boy is me, Carlos.
Oh, yeah,
The-
that's Carlos.
Stop calling me Carlos. I'm going to put everyone's social media, well, not everyone's, just me and Miguel's social media in the description with an email where you guys can email us questions. And
yeah. We're probably going to make an Instagram account, right?
Yeah, we're going to make Instagram account, TikTok, all the social media, so that way you guys can contact us there.
Yeah, DMs are open, so send us questions.
All right. Have a good day, guys.
Like.